A really basic, just starting ski kamae, just coming forward and rolling back. Nice and slow. Thrusting in, rolling back. Oh, nice. Hey, Dila.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm sorry I'm late.
Don't worry.
Okay. Joe? I see Joe.
Joe.
Yes, Joe. Onegaishimasu.
Good. Nice basic through. All right, good. Good, and just change it to the right side, right foot forward. Just the same, nice basic thrust. Nice and slow. Ground the movement. Okay, good. And in terms of the Joker, Serena, it was that you were asking this morning about the kamae and the difference between the ken kamae and jo kamae. In this case, you're really in a ski kamae. So in this case, when we're using the bokken, we're really using a hami like this, so this kind of hami. And then when we're using the jo, we're really in a much wider posture. So in this case, a little bit down. So the hips are much more side on this way, much more wider. I'm still in a triangle, but I'm not in a straight hami like this way and curl the hip this way. What I do is really open the hips out this way. So I'm actually in a sense called kind of, he's called hitoemi, means kind of making the body small. So I'm actually really entering the body much more side on this way. So really just focus on this movement. When you go through the ski, you can do left or right side. You basically enter through the ski here and then really draw back and keep the hips really wide. The body's much more side on and forward. So in this case, I'm not in this position with the body this way. Sometimes this is used for other arts that use the jo. In terms of the jo work we do is really drawn back through the body. The jo's really lined up with the back hip this way. and then thrusting through this position. So really, as you come back into the kamae, really find this position side on. So just now do a few each side, and just really focusing on drawing the hips back into kamae, sinking down this way. So you're practicing, in this case, a much wider hand, a much wider position with the body. Yeah. Okay. That's it. Good. Nice. Good. And we'll practice the first transition, this thrusting forward, and then you're going to transition the footwork this way and to the back. So in this case, really just changing the feet and change the jaw above the head. And just be real soft with it, and you're really going to flow back again to those back positions. So thrust in, and then from here transition by changing the whole body this way, and then find the top of the head. So you thrust in, roll back and change. This way. So basically bringing the feet together and then rolling the body back. And just really try and coordinate. Again, go to hands, feet. Nice and slowly, hands and feet. You really have this sensation of drawing back along the joints to the back here. And then you basically loaded the movement up to make the thrust. You change. And just really find the hands and feet go together. Thrust in, hands and feet together. Yeah, just give this a try. Basically trying to transition from the left to the right side. Very nice.
When we finish, is it in kamae or is it a strike again?
You're gonna roll through this movement, basically into the kamae this way, and then just straight through into a thrust, and then change again. Draw back to the ski kamae, thrust in. You're rolling back into a position you can just thrust into. This.
Okay, thank you.
Find the movement, roll back into it. Yeah. There we go. Okay, good. And then you can use this rotate into the back side, like we do in Zengo ski. So in this case, really focus on the footwork and the hip. So let the hand follow the feet. That's right. And really exaggerate this movement here. Rolling back. And you're really going to rotate and find the ski kamae this way. Roll back, right into the ski kamae. Just really try and coordinate. Again, feet and hands. Roll into the back, find the ski. Roll into the back. Give it a try.
Michael, when you're changing direction, is your hand moving together with the hips, legs at the same time?
And you can say yes. Yes. So basically move the hands move the hands with the feet. So basically this kind of feeling. So when I press from the, I'm basically going to press from the back leg, and that's basically going to release this hand this way, and then from here this way. So I'm basically going to move the hands and the feet together this way. But the movement of the hands is basically is given to the feet. So I allow the hand to follow the feet. So they basically move at the same time this way. But I'm basically prioritizing the footwork over the hands.
So if there's no Joe, is it like a kokyu? Like
Exactly, yeah. So
okay.
the dojo is basically like this way. So it's got that kind of quality to it. So it's really like it's really like this kind of work. This way. Or that way. I can start in the hands and then go to the feet. I can go with the feet and then do the hands. I basically want them all to kind of go together. That way. Yeah.
Okay.
I want everything to kind of move.
Thank you.
It's like one part moves, everything moves in this case. So it's like the movement's kind of originating in the ground. Everything's going to move from that position or from that initial move. Dun, dun. Good. Okay, and we'll add in one more movement. Now you can make either transition. So you've got this transition this way, or you've got this transition. And then just in between, you can now just add a ushiroski to the rear. So you've got this move to the back this way. Yeah, and you can either find this kind of transition or this kind of transition. Just changing to the side. So this way, rolling back. You've got this kind of transition, rolling through the grip this way, or you can play with this transition this way. And just mix them in, so don't do them in any specific order. Roll through, find a thrust, and you can also introduce the rear ski. This way, this way. Yeah, just really play with the movement. Yeah, so play with two foot fingers, one to the front, one to the back, and these two rotation, there's two transitions, one to the front, one to the back also. Go ahead. Good. Okay, and now also add in a, so you can now add in a Hayagaishi strike down, and then also thrusting movement. So just play with these kind of movements. You can also do a Hayagaishi on this side, rolling through to it with a yokomen. Technically, it's not a Hayagaishi, but it's basically a left-sided yokomen this way. And then from here, just play with the rear thrust, forward thrust, and just these rotating movements. So just really play with these three moves. So you've got ski, Hayagaishi, Shiroshi. Yeah, and then you've got all these transitions that you can just introduce into the movement. This way. This way. Yeah, just really play with them. Yeah, give it a try. So you've got a forward ski, rear ski, and a Hayagaishi. And then two transitions. Just really play with the combinations. Oh. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, good. Nice. Good. And then just use this is a kind of slightly different movement. Used as either a block or as a striking movement. It's basically you're going to use the back of the jo striking movement down. A lot of the Kentai Jo movements, or these old Kentai Jo movements that Pia and Yan showed, they actually involve this kind of movement with it a lot. So it's a kind of it's a movement that's kind of originates in the Hasso move. You'll find a lot in the Hasso work, this and this. It's actually just a movement that comes from the back of the Jo, striking in this way, and then rolling back. So just play with this movement. You can do both sides. It's basically coming in and striking down. In this case, do this as a strike. You can do this as a blocking move, or as a kind of pressing movement, which rolls into the Hasso move. But in this case, you can explore that as well. Have a kind of feeling of, in this case, striking this way. So you can play now with this movement through the kata. So you've got a thrusting movement, and then this kind of move, rolling back. So everything rolls from the back. So it's changing all the way through the Jo and changing the side of the Jo that I strike with, and then rolling back. So just introduce this movement now into the movements you've already got this way. This kind of movement. Yeah, give it a try. I'm slightly breaking it. Hopefully you can still see.
Sorry, Michael, can we have that sequence again, please?
Yeah, can you see it all? I can. You can see me, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just me. La, la, la. I'm very slow. For me.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay, good. Good, keep going. Good. So just introduce this move now, which is a kind of it's a blocking movement using the back of the Jo, or striking movement actually. So use both ways. And you can also roll it back into a hasso if you like. Just play with it. Yeah. So the great thing about the Jo, you can use the whole weapon as a kind of as a thing to hit, as a thing to block. This is really the benefit of the Jo work. Oh, now Bernie's frozen.
How did you get to that hustle movement?
Which one? There's one. Actually, you can do two. If you're on the left side, roll in, and then I can basically continue it through this way. If I'm on this side, this way, I can just roll straight into it this way. If I'm in the right side forward, I can make this block here and then roll up into the hasso that way. Yeah? And if I'm on the left side, I can do the same thing. Block in, and then roll up back this way.
Okay, I think this was something we did last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we did it before. We've done it before. I repeat myself so much.
You need to keep repeating because I can't remember. Thank you.
If you want to practice this one, Serena, just go like this. So if you start on one side, just roll in, bring the feet together, and then just roll it back up this way. And then do the same thing, roll and strike down, and then just roll back up this way. So basically, you can actually start this all the time from skikamai. Roll up into the hasso.
Okay, thank you.
Way and then continue it. Yeah. Good. There we go. Very nice. Huh? I've confused everyone. I'm losing you. I'm losing the group. Oh no. Okay, just try this. Just to kind of simplify it a little bit. Just try this movement. We did this before. Just bringing the feet together, striking down, and then rolling back up. And then from here, just find the same thing: striking down, rolling back up. And this is a really good exercise. I do this kind of exercise quite a lot. This is really good for the hips, free and really mobilizing the hip work. So you can start in left side kamae. You basically find a block, bringing the feet together, and then roll the whole body back up. And then from here, find the feet together, roll back up with the body. Feet, hands. So it's just trying to bring the feet and the hands in coordination. 1, 2, rolling back up. 1, 2. And really, this is a good one for practicing also weight. Pressing weight in and then rolling up. Pressing weight through, rolling up. Let's give this a try. Nice and simple.
Michael here, thumbs pointing together.
In the first, if I start in left kamae, so I can see. If I start in left side, the thumbs are pointing down. I keep them that way. Thumbs point down, and then from this position, the thumbs point down still. This position, and then the thumbs point together. On this side, this way. So when the Jo's on my right side, that's where the thumbs are pointing together. When the Jo's on my left side, the thumbs are pointing down.
Got it.
This way. This way. These interesting asymmetries in the movements. Yeah, good. Yeah, okay, good. Good. Nice. Good. And also see if you can do this now as one move. So this is really done like this, bringing the feet together and then rolling up. Feet together, rolling back up with the hip. Now just see if you can basically just press through. So you're just going to roll the back foot through and then find the back foot. Roll through, find the back foot. Really get a feeling you're going to land weight in the front foot. So this rolls through and then here. This rolls through. This just continues. So make just a really like dense, heavy movement. So it can be very slow. Just flow through it. This way. Yeah, give it a try. Hopefully you can see.
And our starting position is.
You can start this in left side, a left side ski kamae, and roll into it this way. This way. You can actually start. You can start this actually in any positions. You can also start it in the right side, in a right side ken kamae. In this case, try it from a ski kamae. Ah yeah, like it. Good, good, good. There we go. Very nice. Good. Okay, good. And then some movements you can practice from here. Start on the left side, rolling through this way. So you can also now practice from here. This is really as a striking move this way and rolling back. So just try and introduce now some movements out of this position. So you find this is kind of a modified hasso position. You can try kind of blocking in and rolling up. And try this, look for it on both sides, right and left, this way, and just look for movements that you can do out of it now. So mix it back in with the thrusting moves and these transitions, and just look for now this position, this hasso position, and then see what you can kind of do from it. This way. And you can also just continue straight with the next one or into a kamae. Yeah, so just look for movements that you can make out of this kind of modified hasso position, which is on the left and right side. And you can really play with different positions from it and just enter into the movement. So just find the position and just feel where you can go from it. The left and right side. You can also play with coming also back into a kind of full hasso position, only on the right side, this way, fully into a hasso. And then you've got all these kind of movements that you release from it. Yeah. So just start to play with the hasso move, left and right side. See what you can do. Oh. Great, good, good, good. Nice. Good. Very good. Nice. Okay, good. Just put the jaws to the side. We're going to look at some Taijutsu work. We'll just start with some basic body movements. So we just start with the first. There's kind of three Tenkan movements we can make. I just want you to focus hands and feet again. So just find the body down. We're going to bring the handwork straight into it. So find a kind of position like this, and then I want the first one is just going to rotate and find this position, and then release it, but keep the connection with the hands and the feet. So just roll into it and find this kind of position. So very light kind of cocky work. Connect the hands through the extension, and then just roll through the body this way, and then release it. So connect and then move through it. Each time, really take your time. Find this kind of neutral position. Find the connection, find the extension, and then just roll through it this way, and release it. Find the extension. Find the cocky position, and then release it. Yeah, give it a try. Just a nice basic, the first kind of kaiten movement. Okay. Okay, good. To the first point, just with the handwork, really feel that when you rotate, you're actually entering into this movement. So I feel that the whole rotation just leads me into the move this way. What I want to avoid is rotating and then going, and then this kind of move. So really feel that you connect with the rotation and just roll into it. You're actually entering into this kind of circle, this kind of spiral. This is the spiral work we do in terms of Morotodori. This kind of work. It's a bit less pronounced. I'm not really dropping the body into it, just rotating. But I really feel that you coil into the move. So connect it, coil in, connect, coil in, and feel that it's all really done during the rotation. This way, coil into it. Yeah, give it a try. So really try and bring the rotation work into the handwork. Yeah. Okay. Good. Got it. There we go. Nice. Okay, really take your time. This is also kind of connection work. Don't. Oh, this sounds hard. Don't look for the connection. Just connect and then move. This is kind of straight. What I don't want to do is kind of or look for the connection, and then kind of try and go for something. Or I also don't want to look for the connection in the movement. So I don't want to try and find the connection during the move. So just have the feeling you're in a neutral position, nothing, and then just connect the hand into the body. Now just move from this position this way. So find a neutral position, which is easy. You just do nothing, and then just connect into the hands. So just see if you can find this position, and then roll into it. That's the other one. But in this case, just connect and then move with it. Okay. What I don't want to do is kind of doubt myself. So the test of my connection, the test of whether I'm really connecting the handwork to the hip work is as I do the movement. So really find that you connect and then just move with it. Okay, if I'm not really connected here, the movement will just be disconnected anyway. So don't really worry about the connection. Just really find a neutral position, connect, and really the test of it is just whether everything falls into place. And if I'm not really connected, it will be disconnected anyway. So just feel that you connect, move, connect, move. And basically, you want to work towards it. You want to work towards a feeling where you can go from a neutral state to a connected state instantly, and then just move from it. And that's really what you're practicing now. So you practice connect and move into it. Yeah, just try it like this. It's kind of. Yeah. Okay. Good. There we go. Yeah. Good. Okay. Good. Nice. Good. Okay, with the same feeling and with that same kind of pattern. So you're going to use a neutral stance, really do nothing, connect into the handwork, and then from here you're going to do the tenkan work this way. Find this position and then release it. And at the same time, you're going to change side. So find a neutral position, connect, and then find this tenkan. And if you can do like a kind of position. In this case, it's like a cocky position. Okay, so you're going to be neutral, extend into the ground, and then find the connection this way. And then release it, coming back, connect, roll back, find the cocky. Release it, connect, rotate. Yeah, give it a try. So in this kind of pattern. So you'd be neutral, connect into the hands or extension into the handwork, and then find the rotation. Good. In this case, just a nice, clear tenkan. Nice. Okay, good. So, okay, good. And then the last one is working with an Arimi Tenkan, so entering from the back. Do the same thing, neutral, connect, and then just move into it. In this case, really go opening the kokyu out. And then find the position. Actually, in this case, don't. Drop down, find a neutral position, connect, and then roll into it. Release it. Okay, really drain the feeling down, connect again, and then roll into it. Let's really take your time with it. Find the ground here, connect the handwork in, and then just roll the body through it. And release it. Roll the body through it. Release. Roll the body through it and release it. Okay, give it a try. So working with the Arimi Tenkan. And just really take your time between it. Find a neutral position, find the extension, and then just move into it. Good. Okay, good. So we'll look at some movement. So we're going to start with one of them that we actually did in the 24 hours, those who stayed with it through the night. This was working on an eye hand meet. In this case, you're going to enter in the body this way. This way, sink the body down. And then this is a basic kokyunai from here. So this is working, imagine from kosadori or eye hand meet, a cross grip. You're going to really sink the body in this way, curl in, and then curl out this way. We're just working on nice clean spirals, extension out through the hand. You're going to really coil through the back foot and extension in here, and then opening the extension out. So again, find a neutral position, find the extension, coil in, sink the weight down, and really roll over the top of it, extension out into the ground. So working with an eye hand meet, kokyunai move. This way. Nice big clear extension. Give it a try. Yeah, good. Okay, good. And just watch the hand where it's kind of specific for this one. There's really a sense of coiling in. So the front hand basically is open, and I'm going to allow it to open out this way. So this hand does like this kind of movement, this movement out. It's like the thumb is rolling out this way, following the body this way. And at the same time, the back hand is going to curl in this way. So I'm going to really curl the body in this way. So this hand's opening out, extending out, and this arm is curling in. And then from here, they both extend, open out the body this way. So get a feeling of really, this is a kind of strong extension out in the front hand. And then the back hand is kind of really curling in this way. Just using the hands in really different ways. So wide extension out and really coiling in with the back hand. And then from here, really opening out the grip. So front hand, strong extension, and the back hand curls in, coils into the body, and then opens out this way.
Michael, I've got to go.
Okay. See
Thank you.
you tomorrow.
どうもありがとうございました。
Hey, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Very good. Very good. Got it. Okay, good. Okay, good. And there's a really clear sense in this case, coiling in and pressing weight down. So in this case, I want to extend out here, and I want to coil weight down through the body this way. So the effects of it from here, this is you coil in, you want to collapse the structure into it. So you want to extend them out and also collapse them down this way. And you're starting to work against this coil out around the back. So really get a sense in this case that you're pressing in weight through the body. In a very similar way that when you do Taina Henko, pressing the weight of the body in. Pressing the weight of the body in this way. So this kind of Taina Henko teaches a nice basic way of using the body or using the center of the body to press through without pushing. The feeling now of rolling the weight through and coiling the weight of the body down and then releasing it out this way. Give it a try. Okay, nice. So we'll look at another that we did in the seminar with one of the teachers. Is a Tenchinagi. So the first thing again, find a neutral position. Find the extension hand. You're gonna feel the hands. And the first movement is slide the body out and coil in. So the first move is just slide in the body this way, and really cook you in through the hands this way down. This hand is the kind of priority, but also this hand starting to raise here. So you're really gonna slide out the body this way. Okay, if I'm on the line this way, what I'm going to do with the body is really slide in to the side this way. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is really get to the side of the person here, and then from here I want you to really open the hips out this way. Really find the extension now in the front, in the top hand this way. Keep the extension down, and then from here really pressing the body through this way and completing the extension here that way. Okay, so just try this like a Tenchinagi. So the first thing is find a neutral position. Really connect the hands. You feel the hands and the hips really working together. Slide in this way. Coil out, find the extension. Nice and high this way, and then pressing through with the body this way. Nice, clear, strong extension, and nice and wide through the body as you do it. This is really asking the body to split almost. So you're really stretching one way, stretching up, and pressing down. This is Tenchinagi. Okay, good. And again, it's just about kind of pressing weight. So the front hand's important. In this case, this is the front hand coiling down to the ground. In this case, this back hand's really going to have a sense of pressing through this way. So there's a sense I basically want to trap the person. In this case, what the person should feel is like out to the side and press down this way. So they're basically trapped in the feet. And if they're trapped with the weight, I'm basically going to open them out this way. This first movement's really kind of crucial to the technique, which is rolling down and really trapping this way. So the body's going to do a kind of, it's almost a kind of impact through the body. And then from here, this position, I'm going to open this out this way. And then from here, this is pressing in back. So really have a sense, you want to basically impact into the body this way with a kind of pressure of the weight of the body's pressing in. So this coils down and this presses up. And then from here, open it out and then press the whole hips, all the hips through. Yeah, good. Nice. Okay, good. Last thing, because it's basically one of the dynamic forms. There's obviously the basic dynamic form of Tenchinagi, which is just go straight into it. So you kind of find the position and roll, and just roll straight into it. But sometimes in our system we got to maintain tension. And in this case, involved in this. So you're going to start in this position. You're going to roll with the tenkan this way, and then open it out, and then press through. These are nice. They involve really longer, lengthier connections, which also challenge the ability to blend, and also really nice movements to practice. So from here, you do a tenkan from the back foot this way, and then coil the movement out, and then press through. And just look for a little bit more fluidity in the form. It's actually very similar to this movement, this kokunage that we did before, but in this case, just rolling from the back foot, coiling to the back, and then opening it out, pressing through. Yeah? So just make this as one kind of smooth movement. Find the coil, find the extension, and then press through it.
Can you do it the other way around, please?
Yeah. Which way? This way?
Yes.
Tell me when. That?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, you coil in, open out here. If I'm your way, facing your way. So it's like a tenkan, and then open it out this way. So you roll, open, roll, open this way. Okay.
Yeah.
See. There we go. Nice.
And this is one point where the sometimes people confuse tenchinage with iriminage, or the form of the arm with iriminage. So in this case, just be careful of doing this, or in this form, this way, opening out too far, this way to the back. So if I get into this position, in terms of tenchinage, I'm actually in the wrong position to use the shoulder like this. This works for iriminage because I'm actually facing the same way, and the shoulder's in straight, and I wave through it this way. If I do the tenchinage this way, open it out, I step around, I see trapped the arm and the shoulder position just wrong. So in terms of it's a much more forward facing spiral this way. So it's just going over the tension comes from the front, or it actually comes from the side this way. Whereas a riminage is really at the back of the back side of the person. So in this case, really just watch the angle on the arm is basically this way and not this way back. Yeah. So this way really that you control the shoulder as it goes through, and feel that you're really kind of entering in from the side this way. So tenchinage is done just the side way this way. So really get this kind of sense the shoulder is going to go through this way. Okay, last few. So we need to be the back of the person. Tenchinage is really much more at the side. The structure of the arm is slightly different. Okay, very last thing, nice and simple. Just from one side, you're going to go from the back side. Don't worry about the front arm. It's just the back arm and the back. Just want to come through and find this. So trying to find an arc from the back side of the body and roll through this way. And this way, what you want to do is basically create a wave through the body this way. This way. Again, it looks kind of similar to in terms of how we use a riminage. This way, and then through. But in this case, it's much more kind of frontal. In a sense, just this way. here. So find the back, and it's just going to come from the back of the body from a back step and stepping through. What I want to do in this case is really wave the whole body through the arm this way. The contact point's kind of around the bicep area, this part of the arm, this way. And also you can make the contact with the hand, this way. But the motion's actually always the same, this way. Nice.
Good. Good.
Good. I'll try and show this way. So you can really coil through the hand. So you're basically going to transmit this spiral through the hip work this way, straight into the hand, and then it's basically going to raise the whole through. It's basically one spiral motion. It's going to like chain through the whole joint, and then all the way down this way. So you really got the sensation, the back hip and the backhand coiling through this way.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice. So really much more like a striking movement. Bang, this way. One, this way.
You actually pull your hip in front, huh?
Yeah, a little bit that kind of feeling. It's a little bit like throwing a ball. Bang, this way.
Yeah,
This way. Yeah.
Good. Very nice. Okay, great. Very good. So, bow out.
A little bit of weapons, a little bit of Taijutsu. Okay. Hey, domo, arigato, kuramato.
No,